Oh man, last week's Greens recap did good, man. So I'm gonna do another one. Here's another recap, and I appreciate everybody that sat here and watched my recaps on any of my videos. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers. Keep smashing that goddamn sub button. Appreciate y'all. So for the first one, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna talk about Doom. Now everyone knows that Doom has been bought out by Xbox. And it's a good thing that they decided it's still going to continue coming on PlayStation 5. This is one of those games that I believe needs to be on all platforms, and it shouldn't be blocked as an exclusive. This is one of those. And you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that that is there, and I know a lot of people was worried about that, but yep, Doom is planned on being revealed real soon, and I think it's called Doom: The Dark Age. Yep, I'm looking forward to that. And I know you PlayStation people are looking forward to that too. The next thing is Valve. They have a new game. I am not going to show video footage of this because I'm on YouTube, and I just don't. There's a lot of things I don't trust when it comes to copywriting, and I don't want to get nothing taken down. But Valve has an upcoming 6v6 4-lane third-person shooter, and it's called Deadlock, and it looks a little interesting the way it's playing and stuff. I'm gonna put a couple of screenshots up there, and it's just crazy that Valve hasn't said anything about the leaks, and there is several videos still up floating on social media if you want to sit there and look at it. No one has been taking it down, but just for my safety, I choose not to sit here and talk about it. But I'm quite sure during the summertime that when it comes to the PC gaming show, you know, those devs and shit be doing their little shows for the summer. I'm quite sure they'll probably announce it and claim it. You know what I'm saying? Now this one right here is a little bit unfortunate. In anybody's situation, business is business though, so you gotta understand business is business, and if things ain't moving right, then something gotta go. After 20 years, PlayStation London studio has closed recently. From what I see, it is something they did a lot of VR worlds and VR games, Blood and Truth. Yeah, and it's unfortunate that around this time lately, past few years actually, a lot of devs and video game companies has been closing, laid off or whatever. A lot of mergers going on. They doing all these big deals and people are getting let go left and right. It's unfortunate. It is business though, so it ain't much to say on really the reason why. I know that they have done a lot of VR games, and I don't really think VR is still not popping. I don't want to call it a gimmick because eventually it will pop. I believe it will. I just don't think this is the right moment for it. And I think that this studio that has been around for 20 years, I think at the end of their life cycle, it was just based off of VR stuff. They just put them on the back burner. It's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? But on to the next news. Now, this week, the big news pretty much has been XDefiant, and I even had given up on it at one point. I was all hyped for it, and I even had little doubts about the game. It has been delayed several times, so my patience can be tested so much. But when it did come out, within 2.5 hours, it struck over 1 million unique players. And with that being said, there's always someone lurking in the background, and that was Activision. Call of Duty decided this week that they wanted to start doing little leaks and little teasers for Black Ops 6. And then from hearing from some of the devs and some of the people that's in Activision circle, it seems like it has been playable for 2 years now. Also, there is a rumor that all this Black Ops is going to have all the Black Ops maps. Now, a lot of people ain't talking about it too much, but I did see that surf around, and we're kind of getting the same thing that just happened last year that everyone sat here and talked about with the Modern Warfare, getting all those old maps, and then it feels like it's just a DLC. I'm hoping that they actually change some shit in Black Ops. And I mean, don't get me wrong, like I said, even with Modern Warfare, I don't buy Call of Duty year in, year out all the time. I take breaks from it, so it's nice for the nostalgia. But for some other people who buys this and play it year in, year out, all day, every day. How do you sit here and feel that you're just getting old maps all over again, and then later on throughout the season you start getting new maps mixed with more old maps? I hope this is not a thing that they're gonna keep on sitting here doing. You know how many times we done had what is that goddamn map? Nuketown? You know how many times versions there is a Nuketown? I hope you don't keep on redoing these and just adding cosmetic outside looks of the map. Please do not go down this road. But I am kind of, there is something else. It seems like too with Black Ops, before it even comes out, Microsoft might change Game Pass. And that is to be expected. It is a hit. Call of Duty year after year is a hit. It is a big money maker, and for how much they spent for Call of Duty and Activision, yeah, if it is on Game Pass day one, best believe them prices and that plan is getting ready to change. And I don't blame them for it, because you gotta recoup that money. Business is business, like I said earlier. But let me know what y'all think about all this with Call of Duty. And like I said, it's unfortunate about those PlayStation devs that got laid off. And I'm glad that Doom is coming to PlayStation and they're not holding it as an exclusive. And I appreciate y'all for sitting here watching. And hit that sub button again. We almost at 1,000. It's your boy Green, man. Y'all be easy.